Order in the court.
Before I start my video, I would like to give a few shout outs. I want to say thank you to Old Hippie Chick, Kelly Alexander, Beautiful Souls, and Old Bat 2C Cats. Thank you very much for subscribing and becoming a dark one. Now, I was about to go to bed, but I saw this story and I just wanted you guys to hear what's going on in a whole nother country. Seems very similar to what goes on here in America. And it's always sad, especially when it involves children. This tragic case happened on December 21st, 2019. Hannah Butler, 29 years old, had met her boyfriend at a care home in 2017. They started dating in 2019. Hannah said he was really quiet. He seemed good. He was kind. She had no reason to be suspicious of him at all. She even went as far as to do a background check on him before he would even meet her 3-year-old daughter, Jessica. Jessica Dagleish had complex autism and learning disabilities, and Paul Marsh, 27 years old, he had knew this, and he had understood this. On December 13th, 2019, Hannah received a call from the nursery. They were concerned about her daughter's facial bruising. It was accepted because Jessica would do a lot of head banging. She'd pull her hair. She would bash her head on things. And around this time, she was also going through assessments. She even had got her daughter a protective helmet to stop this from happening. So on December 21st, 2019, Paul would call in sick from work. Now the couple still worked at the same place, so this left Hannah to have to cover his shift. Hannah knew that he wasn't sick. More than likely, he just wanted to stay home and watch the game, but she trusted Paul to take care of Jessica. Around 3:15 p.m., he texted her she needed to call him. She had been at work for just a few hours by then. He told her Jessica had fallen down the steps. He didn't appear to be concerned, and he actually said a hospital visit was pointless. Hannah was concerned. She rushed home. She called 999. Before she even got home, the paramedics was already at her house. Jessica was lying on the sofa naked. In court, he said he had undressed her to check her bruises. When Hannah said that had made no sense at all. He was trained in first aid, and that's not what you do. Jessica was totally unresponsive. While Jessica was being airlifted from Folkestone to King's Hospital, Paul said, quote, "I'm going to go down for this," end quote. This would dawn on Hannah later to be very strange that he would say something like that. Jessica would end up dying from her injuries, which was a fractured skull. Paul's account, told to the police, would prompt an investigation. The police thought he was responsible. He was arrested. Now, in Maidstone Crown Court, they did sentence him on December 20th, 2021, not too long ago, and they sentenced him to 11 years. They said he would more than likely only serve 6 years. Hannah and her mother, they feel that this is not justice for their daughter and granddaughter at all. Now, the articles must have been lost a little bit in translation, but in court, this must have been discussed, and in transcripts, it seems that Jessica had become fussy when she didn't want to eat a ham sandwich that Paul had prepared for her. And remember, he's watching the game. So they pretty much feel like he beat her. even just one time hitting her. He abused her. He abused her in a way where maybe he just hit her, like I said, one time, but blunt force. It was a blunt force, and he had ended up, killing her. She would die on Christmas Eve, which is horrible. Only 3 years old. The mother and grandmother are putting together a petition. Is actually online. I wanted to sign it, but I don't know if it would affect, because, I'm in America and they're in United Kingdom. Would it affect it? I didn't want a whole bunch of Americans signing it and then it's voided because we're not even in their country. So I'm not too sure about that. I should probably look into that, but there is a petition up there, and I do hope that they get justice for Jessica. It's awful. It's terrible. These crimes against these babies are going all around the world. The crimes against children is just terrible. Terrible. Justice for Jessica. Rest in peace, Jessica. Kids' lives matter.